get to know BNH is starting actually from December when I brought my family here for holiday. But after staying for a few days, my father's health dropped very much. So my wife was so anxious, and then she asked the assistants of the reception, hotel reception, to call for ambulance. My dad's condition was become great from unconscious before that and become so conscious, and he can even chat with the nurse, with the doctors. The second time when my father felt the health condition was not good, and I asked my mom, where do you want to take my father to? And she right away said Bangkok BNH.
Actually, when we took my father here, his condition is quite unstable, unconscious, and then his blood pressure is dropping a lot, and then he cannot breathe by himself using the ventilator, and then his kidney has a big problems. The kidney function is going up, the kidney function is going down, and then stop working. We can say that the kidney stopped working. But within 48 hours, Dr. Tao, the nephrologist, can handle my dad's kidney very well. He can be function again within 48 hours. Now his condition is getting better and better. Now he can breathe by himself without ventilator and then without oxygen. And then his kidney is very stable now. Doctor services. We can communicate with the doctors anytime that we cannot find out maybe in other hospitals. Also, the nurses are very well in the good service. The marketing team also directly come to us and then offer us their services to book all the hotels for us in a good rate, and then anything that we need, they are very well in handling for us.
For the friends and the relatives that we brought them here to do the check-up, to see the doctors, all their feedbacks are very positive, and they said they never experienced this kind of doctor's explanation.
Yes.
You can never have doctors that explain so detailed with you. I have even one friend said, it's crazy, the doctor explained to you like more than 1 hour. You cannot find that in other places.
It's very patient.
The nurse actually in ICU got a call from the family of one of my patients that we transferred from our hospital back to his country. Problem this time is not the same, but actually much more complicated, and a lot of doctors involved in this case, a lot of specialists, and he required a lot of surgery to control all the infections and all the bleeding, everything that he has after he fell down. But right now everything seems much stable. His condition is much stable than a couple months ago that he be here with us. He doing much better, I think. I'm happy, we're happy. Actually, the family is really happy with the care of us. So this case is actually show the strength of this hospital, that we can being the team to taking care the best for the patient. It's really smooth and naturally for the patient that complicated like this that we can handle.
From the specialists, the other specialists about this case, that they need my help about the bleeding conditions from the patients, challenging and difficult cases that we have to deal through the problems. We do need to call out the meetings for the evaluations of the patients, and of course the meeting between doctors and the relatives to make some decisions about the procedure or any treatment that we need to go for. When we're making a conference, we're giving all the choice of the treatment to the relative of the patients. We explain about benefits, pros and cons from our teams of the doctors with the relative. And I'm very happy with this case because the relative will just give us the permissions very fast. Whenever we try to make any conference, they just get back to us very soon. The patients got treatment quite fast at that time, and I think that's a benefit that get to the patients, for the patients to get recovery fast after the precise decisions. Everything went very well, so now he's in a good condition.